doo-wops, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, it's your girl Quisha J. Hey honey doo-wop, you're not subscribed? Go ahead, subscribe to my channel. I swear you won't regret it. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my experience with my Betterlength tape-ins. I think in my last video, I kept referring to them as clip-ins because they don't sound the same, but I've never had tape-ins. I've had clip-ins numerous times. So anywho, so we're going to be talking about my experience with my tape-ins. Hopefully the audio sounds okay. I have a microphone that I recently purchased for my fitness videos, but I figured I can also use it for my YouTube videos too. So hopefully it sounds better than what I've been using. I hope you guys also do not mind the setting, but I love the vibe. It's very grown. It feels like we're about to have a glass of wine and we're gonna talk. Since we're at the beginning of the video, I would love to do chit chat videos, wind down, but I would like to have my own name where we just sit down. You guys tell me a situation you have or whatever the case, and we talk, because I have a mouth. I can use it, okay? So I would love to talk to you guys about just different topics and stuff like that, but in this type of setting. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, so I did write some notes down to make sure I tried to cover as much as I could. In regards to what questions you guys may have, general questions in regards to tape-ins. But before we get started, this video is sponsored by Betterlength. So thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. So I installed my tape-ins some time ago. I just haven't gotten around to talking to you guys about my experience. I didn't want to just upload a removal video. I wanted to at least show you guys me removing the tape-ins and then giving you guys my opinion on how I feel about tape-ins moving forward. Would I reinstall them? Would I recommend them? And things like that. So I do have 2 bundles of tape-ins, but as you can see, I've already replaced them. So I will show you guys also how to remove the old tape and replace it with new tape. I just want to show you guys how the tape-ins look. So these were the 16-inch light Yaki tape-ins. They do have curly tape-ins if you want to keep it natural or wanted to blend it with your natural hair. They also have a quartz Yaki, which is more of a kiki blowout. This is more like a silk press. So if I straighten my hair, it looks similar to this. It's just my hair has a little more texture as well as this does as well. So it blends seamlessly. You would not be able to tell this was not my hair. It is a natural hair color, so it's basically like a 1B where it's black, but under the sun it has a hint of brown. I believe each set, not bundle, but each set comes with 40 pieces. So each bundle has 80 pieces. So it does come in a satin bag. My experience with tape-ins, I will say that, honestly, I did enjoy my experience with the tape-ins. Now, this is besides the Betterlength, the quality, I would say. This is outside of my opinion on the quality. It's just overall experience of tape-ins. Whether it's from Betterlength or someone else, I did enjoy my experience. It was my first time trying. I've always been a quick weave girl, a sew-in, a wig girl, clip-in girl, but I've never tried tape-ins. I would like to try micro-leads. We're not talking about that. I wasn't sure what to expect. And you know what? I don't know, this may sound ignorant. I just never considered ever to get tape-ins as a Black woman because I felt like it was more of a European American white woman, more geared for them. Because, not every hairstyle works for everyone. I feel like box braids are for textured hair, but if you have more of a type 1 hair, it wouldn't be suitable for your hair. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, it became more popular, I would say, over the last year. So I did my own little research to see how to install them, how to remove them, how to take care of my hair, things like that to see, do I want to bother? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm all for it. I would love to see how that looks because I feel that a tape-in install looks even more seamless than a sew-in. So in regards to installation and the time it takes and things like that, when I was filming, it took me roughly 2 hours because I was filming. I'm trying to make sure I'm in the shot, make sure it's not blurry, things like that. But I installed for a second time. And when I installed the second time, it only took me 40 to 45 minutes to install. That's not including the blow drying, the washing, the hot, pressing, none of that. That was just the install. So it took me roughly 40 to 45 minutes to install. So if you are familiar with your hair and you do your hair, it shouldn't take that long. But if you are not, it might take you a little longer. It will be much easier if you at least have a friend who can help you so they can make sure that your tapes are being secured evenly. I would consider tape-ins to be medium to high maintenance. In regards to it being straight hair, I definitely consider it to be medium to high. I have never installed curly tape-ins, but I would imagine it to be roughly the same because curly hair is just a job within itself. So speaking specifically on straight hair, when you have natural hair, like myself, kinky curly hair, and you are installing tape-ins that are straight, everyone knows the possibility of your hair reverting due to weather conditions, whether it gets wet, you sweat it out, a week goes by, your new growth comes in. So your hair is going to eventually revert back to its natural state, whether it's doing it on its natural causes or if it's being provoked, if you will. When it came to me wanting to curl my hair, I was curling my hair with a curling iron, and then I tried flexi rods. The flexi rods, they work, but they're uncomfortable to sleep in. So I did not wear it straight, like bone straight. I always wore it with some kind of wave. I felt like if I curled my hair, it would last a few days, so I didn't have to feel the need to keep retouching my hair. So that's my overall opinion and thought on maintenance with tape-ins. I will say that wearing the tape-ins, it felt very lightweight. It didn't feel heavy at all. Because when I think about it and I think about the tape, so here we have this tape. You see how thin that is, okay? And then when you put another one next to it, on top of it, basically, it just looks like this. So it is extremely flat, extremely light. There's no crazy weight at the root of the tape-in. When you think about a weft, that has a little more density, a little more weight to it. So not saying when I wear a sew-in, my head felt heavy with all these wefts, no. But in comparison to like a sew-in or a quick weave, it just feels much lighter. When I tell you it blends so freaking good, I will say my silk press game has gotten much better over the years, so it blended so freaking good, and it was just very, very lightweight on my head. Knowing the placement of the tape-ins are going to be crucial for having a seamless hairstyle. If your tape-ins are not placed properly, it's going to suck. So how long do tape-ins last? So they can last 6 to 8 weeks. I personally only wore my tape-ins for like 3.5 weeks, maybe like barely at the 4-week mark. The second time I wore them, I only wore them for 2 weeks just because I like to change my hair very often. But the reason why I only wore mine for 4 weeks is because my head starts to itch. And I'm like, I need to wash my hair. I never go longer than 4 weeks without washing my hair. But you may ask, well, can't you just wash your hair with the tape-ins? Of course you can. I have not washed my hair with tape-ins, so I can't really give you my opinion on it because I've never experienced it. But can you wash your hair with tape-ins? Absolutely. The reason why I decided not to was because my hair is very thick, very coily, and it is completely the opposite texture of these tape-ins. And tape-ins are reusable. Yes, you may reuse them as long as you want until, of course, you can't use them anymore. So I feel that when it comes to the quality of the hair, that's going to play a major component in the longevity of your hair extensions. Now, if you get some hair and it's not that great of quality, then you won't get that many uses out of it. I've already worn tape-ins twice. I intend to wear them again and again and again and again. All I have to do is remove them with my tape-in extension remover, clean out my hair, take the old tape off of the extension, and then put a new tape for the next install. And you can repurchase the tapes on their website, or you can buy them at your local beauty supply store. They also do sell them at Sally's. I know like some tapes are different, so just be precautious when you are looking for reusable tapes. But the tapes that came with the Betterlength gave me no issues, like none at all. I have seen some tape-in videos where the tape was not so nice. So just be very cautious again. And if you do have thin hair, I would say seek your hair stylist. If you have a cosmetologist, if you have a hairstylist that you can trust, definitely talk to them about it. But it is good for those who do suffer from thinner hair. It's going to give you more length. It's going to give you more volume and things like that. if you are suffering from hair loss, I don't recommend it, just because I don't think that it will be a safe type of installation for you. I think maybe like a wig would be more suitable. Things that's not going to cause any type of crazy tension on your head. But if you just have thinner hair, but you're not suffering from hair loss, then yes, I definitely would recommend it. I did use the Big Kizzy, I believe it's called. I will leave it in the description box below. I bought it on Amazon. I bought the tape and extension remover and the glue remover. So after you remove the tape and extensions from your hair, you might feel some glue residue. It is very important to make sure you are detangling your hair and removing the glue before you hop in the shower or before you wash your hair, because that's going to just cause a whole mess. So once I would remove the tape, then I would get the glue remover and I would spray in the same section and get like a rat tail comb and like comb it out. I would like let it sit a little bit, let it marinate, and then I will like comb it out. Yeah, so just make sure you're being very careful when you are installing and removing these tape ends. All in all, I recommend that you at least try it once to see if it works for you. It doesn't work for everyone, but I had a great experience. My only downfall is because I have natural hair. I was just more concerned about receiving heat damage. So if you are not a fan of applying heat to your hair, then these will not be suitable for you. But they do have curly extensions. So if you don't want to jeopardize the health of your hair in regards to heat, then definitely go out and try out their curly extension. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. Thank you again to Betterlength for sponsoring today's video. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are interested and you want to try out their their tape-ins, go ahead and check them out. I will have a link in the description box below. Be sure you will follow me on my Instagram at Quisha.j. If you're more into fitness, then go ahead and follow me on my other Instagram, which is QuishaJ.fitness. Again, thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope that this video was informative and that you guys found it helpful. If you are curious to try out tape-ins, or if you have ever tried tape-ins, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know your experience, and I will see you guys in my next one. So until then, peace, thinkers.
Wondering what's on your mind. If you like the simple type, I ain't stupid, dumb or blind. Won't sleep, be a better last. Heard you met